The Espinas, a venomous flame known for its brutal rites despite their supposed passive nature. With its poisonous flame breath and sturdy body decorated with noxious thorns, these seemingly docile flying wyverns will trounce anything and everything that dare disturb their peace. And in today's episode of 5 facts about the monsters introduced within Monster Hunter Rise Sunbreak, we'll be exploring information surrounding the Espinas that covers the lore, ecology, and anatomy of the monster. Here are 5 facts about the Espinas, the forbidden venom, one of the latest flying wyverns to be introduced within Sunbreak. Whilst many flying wyverns on top of the food chain are considered highly aggressive and territorial by nature, the Espinas is the complete opposite. With a bulky green frame adorned with noxious red thorns and a deadly flame breath capable of poison and paralysis, the Espinas is heavily equipped with an arsenal of both offensive and defensive capabilities. With their adaptations providing the Espinas every means to keep hostile adversaries at bay, they are usually seen relaxing in regions which they are native to. Despite their initial docile behavior, should the Espinas be disturbed under any circumstances, or should they feel threatened by other powerful creatures in vicinity, their switch would flip, and the awakened thorn wyvern will rampage with extreme brutality, derailing any creature unfortunate enough to be within its path. When the forbidden venom becomes enraged during their violent outburst, their bodies will glow a vibrant red as blood rushes through their entire frame, increasing their overall abilities to their peak. Whilst the ferocious wyvern gains a boost in power and speed, the trade-off is a softened body which leaves them vulnerable to damage. However, despite their diminished defense, these rioting wyverns remain unhindered. Even the weakness of softened flesh is not enough to stop their unrelenting charge. With the addition of toxic thorns that cover the body of the monster, the Espinas knows full well that its body is a weapon of mass destruction. Even elder dragons such as the Kushala Daura are not spared from getting wrecked by the enraged Espinas. The iconic flame breath of an Espinas, as previously stated, has the capacity to not only set their targets ablaze, but also poison and paralyze them, inflicting a trifecta of debilitating ailments to any who are struck by it. Whilst it's not fully understood how the monster is capable of mixing these deadly effects into one breath, it's theorized that a diet of toxic toads and insects may be the catalyst for the Espinas' unique ability. Observing the flying wyvern's behavior across certain areas reveal how they are able to deftly sneak behind unsuspecting prey, such as poison and paratoads, despite their large frame, and swallow their quarry whole before their targets even notice. Outside of these toxic delights, the Espinas is known to feed on other herbivorous creatures as well. Should any creature be unfortunate enough to be pierced by the thorn of this wyvern while they sleep, the poison will do its work, and the Espinas will have a free meal once it awakens from its slumber. Outside of the regular species, which are known for their forest green coloration complemented with red thorns, a subspecies of the Espinas is also known to exist. The subspecies, known as the Flaming Espinas, the Passionate Poisoner, takes on a muted brown coloration adorned with spikes of red and an orange glow when enraged. Much like the regular species, their bodies are coated with deadly venom, making their physical attacks inflict poison. Their fireballs are also coated with poison, however they forgo their paralytic abilities in exchange for corrosive acid which can melt anything it touches. Such an intense acid could melt even the armor of a hunter, causing their defenses to weaken and leave them vulnerable to the Passionate Poisoner's onslaught. Their breaths have a unique ability of exploding multiple times upon impact on the ground, creating a trail of noxious gas. The subspecies is also capable of charging their flame breath to unleash a powerful explosion that would decimate any unfortunate enough to be within its vicinity. With the regular Espinas already being a powerhouse in its own right, the Flaming Espinas goes even further beyond to demonstrate overwhelming might. According to some members of the Hunters Guild, however, there exists an even more powerful Espinas, one gleaming in lustrous white shelling decorated with deadly purple thorns, though only few members of the Hunters Guild have ever laid eyes on such a rare specimen. Whilst most creatures would avoid the toxic fluids of an Espinas, some scientists utilize these fluids to synthesize medicine and increase their potency. During the Curio outbreak, in which man and monster have been afflicted with the Curio virus, Dr. Tadori synthesized medicine to counteract the viral infection. However, as modern Curio have evolved, so too did their viral infection, which became more tenacious, and so the wise doctor requested the poison of an Espinas. They claim that its poison is the perfect compound needed to increase the potency of their medicine. Further evolutions into the Curio virus demand deadlier poison to increase the medicine's potency, and so poison from the Espinas subspecies is required to increase the effectiveness of the Curio medicine. However, unlike the regular species poison, the flaming Espinas poison proved far more toxic by comparison, so fluids from another rare species, that of the Mizutsune, is also required in order to ensure that the medicine is safe for human consumption. And that, everyone, is the Espinas, the Forbidden Venom, one of the latest flying wyverns to be introduced within Monster Hunter Rise Sunbreak. Hopefully you found this video fascinating and learned more about this noxious flying wyvern. What do you think about the Espinas overall? Let us know your thoughts and opinions regarding the addition of this frontier flagship within the mainline Monster Hunter series. And as always, if you enjoyed these videos, please consider hitting the like on the video itself, leaving a comment down below, and subscribe to the channel so you can go ahead and catch up on any other content that I might be doing in future. Until then, I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks ever so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Onward and upward.